I've been waiting for this all day today. It's gonna be fun. Traveled to the Arctic, searching for the truth, and discovered an incredible power source that rested in my heart, the Ether Core. Using the information left behind by Grandma, I concluded that what happened to me is related to Onykinus, a well-known organization in the N109 zone. They want the Ether Core in my heart. So I decided to enter the N109 zone to get closer to Onykinus in an attempt to find answers. It doesn't matter if they're about the Ether Core in my heart or that incident. Everything is going according to plan. Okay. Whoever takes the bait, will this person be the one I'm looking for? Let's go.
I took a big risk to snatch prey from the nest. The reward needs to be better than that. You sure this is right? I've dripped on the same.
The inhibitor should have taken effect by now. I'll wait a little longer.
Just my luck. Car broke down all the way out here. Not a soul to be seen. Just an abandoned yard. Hurry up and send someone over. You're awake. Guess you're a tough gal, but I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks on me, you hear?
So you're just a middleman. You working for people from the N109 zone?
Shut up. Let me inspect the goods before I hand you over.
What an ass.
Where did you hide the Ether Core?
Kidnapping Onykinus' prey without letting us know. That's not exactly polite.
Who's there?
Onykinus.
She's ours, by the way. We called dibs a long time ago.
That was fast.
I'm really curious. She's brave enough to drink from a black glass.
What will she do when backed into a corner?
You're pretty bold for releasing information about
I
the
love
Ether
their
Core
masks.
in the
They're
nest like that.
Awesome, and they got
Explains why
cords.
Boss is interested.
I see. Silas sent you. But the Ether Core is mine.
Man, it's lagging so much.
But the Ether Core is mine.
Yo, that's awesome. Yo, quick. He's so cool. Damn.
Take out the vermin that are still running amok.
Yes, sir.
So, he's the head of Onykinus.
If this information is leaked, you might become Onykinus' next target.
Man, he's so hot. Dude.
You're also here for the core, right?
Even if you wanted to sell your soul, you still have to find someone who can pay the price.
This voice, I've heard it somewhere before.
Look at me.
Oh,
Possess him. Devour him. Do that, and you'll gain the power you always dreamed of.
This power, it's yours for the taking. Just kill him. I can't look into his eye.
Is this how you greet a new friend? I guess you don't remember anything. Allow me to jog your memory.
Like
From your
all
past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit. After all, you and I, we're the same, true kindred spirits.
that smirk in the end there.
Three days, we're still unable to achieve even a simple resonance. How disappointing.
What do you want?
You went through all that trouble to enter the N109 zone. I must fulfill my duty as your host.
It's actually pretty hot.
Stop!
Devour him. He is yours. He is right there before your very eyes.
Voices again.
It's a shame your evil has deteriorated into its current state.
Crocodile tears. My family's deaths. You're behind them, right?
Family. The people closest to you might be the ones who want to kill you the most.
Shut up!
Kill him.
Right now? I just want to kill
think
you
your
myself.
evil will help you in a fight against me.
He's so
Your courage is
unbothered all the time.
admirable. You're lucky I don't like picking on the weak, kitten.
What are you doing?
Is this where I'm supposed to go meow?
Didn't you want to take my life, or do your words just ring hollow?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill.
You think I won't do it?
Now, that's much better. Though you do owe me a curtain call grander than death itself. Why are you trembling? Has your resolve already begun to falter? You weren't just bluffing, were you?
Of course not. It's just...
Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
No, maybe so. Oof. Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so. I guess it's safe to say that he likes the color black, judging by his furniture and stuff. In pitch black darkness,
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her
What
neck,
the fuck?
and...
Taskigt.
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two. My soul can leave. My body.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi. Before you left Boss's parlor, well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
We didn't just save you from that ungrateful traitor. We also brought you back to Onikainus' base.
Are you crazy?
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No, you can't die yet.
Why? Are you worried about me? Save that for the day you actually succeed in killing me.
I need to leave and gather
We
information.
know what you're thinking. But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
And even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no-man's land.
Wanderers will eat you up. They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so...
Stay here with our boss. Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
Take a guess. Hey! What are you doing?
Have you heard of the XT7, the Hunters Association something something? It's a high-powered laser that can penetrate your skin and vaporize your blood. The good news is that it's quick and painless. The bad news is that you'll be losing a lot of blood from your neck. Huh.
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave?
Are we leaving then? Or is it a trap? Desire?
Okay, just go straight down the hall and you'll see the exit.
I let go. Luke, still afraid. He rubs his neck and... Is finally in my head. Do you want it? Here. Not expecting me to be this generous. Luke reaches for it. He's
Really?
surprised.
That's very nice of you to just give away a hunter's secret weapon.
It's a laser pointer.
You...
I flashed my own playful smile right back at him. Did I ever say it was a... Ja, det är för snabbt, jag hinner inte läsa. As the two of them get farther and farther away. Further? With every step I take, I can still hear their whispers behind me.
How far do you think she'll get? 30 meters?
I bet not even 10 steps.
Tack då.
I'll say 5 then.
With Luke and Kieran gone, I take out my hunter's watch, and surprisingly there's no signal. The corridor before me is completely dark, like a deep, endless tunnel. While I didn't expect them to be kind enough to show me the way out, leaving that room could already be considered progress. There are several small crystal vases on the shelf by the wall. The drooping flowers in them have already withered. The owner probably hasn't been home in a long time. On the other side is a black bird. It's perched on a marble pillar that's half as tall as a human. Its metal wings are tucked in. A crow? Its eyes appears to be made out of rubies. They glow with a lustrous yet haunting hue in the darkness. Its eyes suddenly move, fixing its gaze on me without blinking. It's alive! That's scary. To pass through the corridor, I'll have to go there. I hesitate for a moment, then follow the crow. Melodious classical music seeps out from behind the door. A relaxed male voice rings out amidst the graceful song.
It's going to implant protocols into human body. It's also implant human consciousness into wanderers. Their little project has a name. The Fountain of the Faith.
You should know I'm not interested in other people's business. And Mephisto said you lied. You're not even telling me everything. It's a shame. You threw away your last chance.
No! Please, forgive me! You can still use me as a tool.
Our deal is over. No. If you'll excuse me, I have to entertain a more important guest.
Is it me?
Aren't you going to come in?
I knew they were up to no good. Oof. What's he gonna do now? Everything is beautiful, from the tablecloth to the silverware sparkling under the light, to even the ice bucket with bottles of red wine. The gory scene I envisioned didn't appear. Inside this calm room, the other voice's owner had vanished without a trace. This feeling again. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Why? Maybe because you haven't eaten in 4 days? Silas picks up the decanter beside me, walks to my side and pours me a glass of wine. Behind me, the shadows press down, their invisible pressure suffocating. I hold on to the chair with one hand to steady myself and grab the knife on the table with the other. So we're getting a weapon now.
This will be useful for defending yourself in the N109 zone.
N109 zone? Are you mocking me?
I'm giving you a way out.
His voice is so deep, oh my god.
Since you can't escape, why don't we make a deal?
Glaring at him, I drink the wine to taunt him. Onekindness's modus operandi is buying and selling by force. Too bad I'm not interested. The ice-cold liquid slides down my throat, and soon I feel a burning pain in my stomach. The wine is stronger than I thought. I still can't help but chug one glass after another, hungry and thirsty. It's as if I'm trying to numb myself with the sensation.
As long as you have desires, there will always be deals to make.
Is that so? With his crimson eyes full of malice, Silas flashes a hint of a smile. His tall figure blocks out some of the light, and I can see his right eye starting to glow red. This means he's using some kind of power. then I'd be in a daze and experience auditory hallucinations.
So many days have come and gone. You should know your own desires by now.
I've basically been unconscious for 4 days, so I don't understand how he's thinking. But whatever. Confusion, restlessness, this insatiable emptiness is a black hole trying to swallow everything.
Only I can give you what you want.
No, Raphael can. But,
And you
yeah.
will agree to my terms.
And you will agree to my terms.
I can't allow myself to be controlled by this person again. I force myself to stand up, spurred on by the alcohol I drank. What terms? You just want me to resonate with you. You know what? Fine, I'll accept this deal. I resonate with you and you give me the ether core from Onokainis' auction. As I say this, I grab Silas's hand. His fingers are long and his palm is cold. Even touching his hand faintly brings forth a sense of dread.
Release me. You can't do that just yet.
Oh, so you're the one who's in charge. Okay, sure. Don't move! I look up at him, trying to use my remaining sobriety to find a hint of emotion, anything on his face. For a moment, a complex, incomprehensible struggle appears in his gaze. What could be the source of that? Where does the power in his right eye come from? Why does it feel so familiar to me? Is it related to the ether core? Time passes ever so slowly, and just like these past few days, nothing happens. Why is it... Murmuring to myself, I refuse to give up. I grab his hand and hold it like I'm squeezing a pump. The invisible pressure becomes stronger and stronger. The influence of alcohol gradually subsides, and I realize I made a very dangerous move. I awkwardly straighten my posture and quietly try to pull back my hand, yet he grips it more tightly.
Maybe I've been too nice to you.
My fingers were firmly clasped. Oh, vilket jobbigt ord. I couldn't move them at all. You, let go! Even if you keep holding on to me like this, I can't resonate with you. It's not something I can just do on a whim.
After all that arrogance, it seems like you can't even control your own ego.
Yeah, well, you're an asshole. At the very least, it doesn't want to be activated in front of you. Silas stares at our interlocked hands blankly for a long time, and finally he slowly lets go. I rub my wrist and take a few steps back. My breathing and heartbeat gradually return to normal. We were at a standstill then. With a thoughtful expression, he leans back in his chair and looks at me.
Just as I thought. You're too weak.
Where does he get all this confidence from to make such a conclusion? Is everyone in the N109 zone weird? Silas pinches the area between his brows and wraps his knuckles on the table.
Eat as much as you want.
He says those words like he's giving out an order that won't be questioned. What are you... The word insane is on the tip of my tongue, but I force myself to stop talking. I turn to look at the long, seemingly endless table behind me. It's filled with countless exquisite dishes, the lavishness almost dizzying.
I'll give you 10 minutes. After you're done, come find me outside the base's entrance. You better hope our deal is successful. Otherwise, consider this your last meal.
Why is he being such a jerk? Yeah. Yo, do you need a reminder? It's been 15 minutes. Really? You just said that to me. What are you... Nej. It turns out that the boss of Onokainis also sends common messages. I thought he would code every word. So in the 50 minutes since we've been apart, you lost all your common sense, or did you think I really have that much patience to spare? The signal's bad, let's catch up later. Also, how come my phone is acting weird? You can only use and text in the N109 zone. Go downstairs. Ugh, vad han tjatar.
I must have been really drunk to make a deal with this monster. Are we going to experience the sights and sounds of the N109 zone?
Do you have 9 lives? Curiosity killed the cat.
Then I shouldn't go.
You like to bargain, don't you? But you're not yet qualified.
Are there no speed limits in the N109 zone? I still don't know where the auction will take place.
If you want to stay out of trouble, behave yourself inside.
And if I refuse? It hurts!
You'll hurt even more.
Who is it? If you want to order something, bring your own protocol. I won't accept anything that isn't high grade.
Mr. Silas, you don't usually do surprise visits. I got you a guinea pig. It's time for your evol linkage alteration project to have a living test subject.
Wait. You wanna alter me? You bastard.
In that case, let me take a look first.
Sir, you're not actually going to alter me, right? I'm just a normal evolver.
Trying to bargain with me is pointless. No one can change Silas's mind. You have the Resonance Evil? Did they do anything while I was gone?
Nothing too dramatic, just 2 explosions. One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district.
Bloomshore district. This is related to Grandma.
They just made a bunch of shoddy products. I overestimated them.
And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
What are you talking about? Someone else made those 2 explosions happen?
Oh dear, you look disappointed. Instead of searching for the truth, you'd rather swallow a lie that makes you feel better.
I'm afraid she's not a suitable recipient. Her evol linkage is completely normal. Only the strength's been suppressed.
Did someone put in a suppressor?
I don't think it's physical.
It's not my fault. I can resonate just fine with others.
And that thing I asked you to alter, how's that?
It was difficult, but the maximum energy burst value has been increased tenfold.
The little thing?
Are you really going to use it?
She's suppressed, right? She just needs a little stimulation then.
Okay. She just needs a little stimulation. Fight då. Nej, ska den hålla på och krångla så här nu igen? Ja.
Are you scared? You should step back.
Who said I was scared? Damn it, I can't resonate.
It's not too late to back out now. I guess it's gonna fight dirty. Look out! Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Silas!
It can't escape. Where are you going? I guess it's gonna fight dirty. Look out! It's time to meet your maker. You put up a good fight. Energy linkage now. Make it as strong as possible.
This isn't what we agreed to.
Relax. You can handle it.
Mr. Silas, I think there's another reason why she can't resonate. You see, her evol is special. It utilizes the waves generated by the human brain's magnetic field. Maybe her brain's magnetic field produces repulsive waves against you. That's why she can't resonate with you.
Get to the point.
To make a long story short, on a subconscious level, she's either rejecting you, scared of you, or, disgusted by you. Even if she undergoes alteration, you won't be able to resonate with her so long as she's still hostile toward you. And Mr. Silas, if the alteration fails, she will be completely ruined. We need to address the cause first.
Which means there's something wrong with her.
You let go of me!
By the way, I have an evol stabilizer in the storage cabinet. I'll make her use it. Right now, you need to stay calm, miss. The N109 zone is a chaotic place, and you have a part of an ether core. Accompanying him is the safest option. I recognize that proto-curve. Monitoring ether cores used to be my job. The N109 zone is a mess right now. An outsider like you who's unfamiliar with the details can easily lose her life. Sticking with Silas might not be a bad idea. Better to be with him compared to some other people. You're just not used to the darkness yet. There are predators lurking in these depths that you haven't seen. You say Silas is
Some people are even
heartless,
scarier than him,
but
that's
sometimes
nice.
those with hearts are even crueler than those without.
Beep.
All right. There's nothing wrong with your evil. The energy of the ether core inside you is also stable. Have you figured out what you'll do next?
The N109 zone is currently a mess, and there are enemies no matter where I go. If I have to work, maybe I should actually make a deal with Silas. Were you acquainted with my grandma?
Well, if all goes well for you and whatever happens, then I can say I've repaid Miss Josephine's kindness.
So he did know my grandma. That's awesome. Up until now, I had always thought that on a kindness, blah blah blah, but the shopkeeper who seemed so fast. Silas? Did he leave us? Yeah, he did. Asshole.
Would you like to buy a flower, miss? Would you like a gun, bullets, or a protocore then? I have them all.
A 9-year-old selling guns? That's new. At least for me.
That's easy. Follow me.
A crow perches on a streetlight. Won't tell one short as they head into another filthy street. It's. So it's probably the same bird that we saw in Silas's home. It's a bird. Yahoo! Ugh.
The tsunami is coming. Come, my shark is hungry.
Now!
Retreat for now. We'll beat it up later. Pathetic. I was just warming up. Come back. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Come. My shark, here's our chance. This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
Not even a challenge. I actually think that Silas looks more like Raphael. Like he has some similarities with Zane, like the eyes and the yaw corner.
Lemuria's seas will never dry up.
But I can also see a lot of Raphael in him.
I was just warming up.
It's pretty cool.
Come, my shark is here's our chance.
Bring it on.
You were too close to it.
Not even a challenge.
My hands aren't just for painting. Come, my shark is hungry.
Now.
I'll take it down in one go. That wasn't so tough now, was it?
It's over.
Alone.
Auntie, an outsider. I mean, a lady is here to buy something.
Under the dim yellow light, a young woman is hunched over behind the bar. Bored, she's fiddling with some cards. In the center of the graffiti-covered wall is the establishment's somewhat gaudy name, Elysium.
What do you want?
I've heard it before. A list of people who are attending on a kindness protocol auction and map of the venue. How much? The woman turns around, looks me up and down with interest, and makes a gesture.
50,000.
Just for 2 pieces of intel? She wags her finger.
50,000 per word. Since you're new and pretty, I'll give you a 5% discount. What do you think?
Discount? I'll give you a 5% discount. You're so generous. There's a useful card in my pocket next to that so-called family crest, but I'm worried that using the card could cause trouble. Seeing my hesitation, she shrugs and opens the door. Loud chatter mixed with the sound of rolling dice, spinning roulettes and card shufflers fills the air.
You also going to Solon Hotel tomorrow? Do you have an auction invitation?
Doesn't matter if I get one or not. For something as big as this, you gotta try and get a piece of the pie, right? I heard there's going to be a treasure. If you manage to get it, you could easily sell it for hundreds of thousands.
Do you want to go? Then ask Silas. I heard if you give him what he wants.
Only if I can find Silas and Onakainus.
Haven't you heard? While he was away, big changes happened in their ranks.
That explains why it seemed like no one lived in the house for a really long time. My ears prick up, but then the door creaks as it shuts.
Did you hear them? Now you understand why these 2 pieces of intel are expensive. And since it's about one of the N109 zone's big shots, of course it's going to cost you.
What if I want information about Onakainus? She freezes for a second and leans in to whisper into my ear.
Missy, don't pry into things you shouldn't know. I still got business to take care of.
Silas hasn't been around for a really long time. You think he really went missing?
Oh, that voice reminds me of, like, Silas hasn't been around for a long time. There's this character in the movie who speaks like that.
Maybe he's dead. Did you see how arrogant Sherman's punks have been lately? If Silas was with Onakainus, they wouldn't even dare to be bold.
The spinning roulette rumbles like a rainstorm, and soon enough the sound is drowned out by cheers and screams. I hide in the shadow of a fiddle leaf fig, holding a stack of casino chips and pretending to watch the fun unfold. Meanwhile, I eavesdrop on the conversations around me. It seems Onakainus' recent troubles aren't fully related to a protocol auction. But Silas disappeared. Isn't he alive and running around? Recalling Silas's pompous, contemptuous face, I chuckle to myself. If he died, he'd drag the entire N109 zone to hell with him. That's just how he is.
Miss, I have a flower. It's for you. Oh my god, thank you.
I look up. The girl who led me to this place is leaning against the poker table on her tiptoes. She holds a black... Oh, it's a black flower. Okay, so she knows me. That's nice. I take back what I said. Thank you. Did you grow up here? Does everyone know Silas?
Yeah! He's a monster with huge wings that never dies. And he has horns.
No, he doesn't.
If I don't listen to Auntie, Silas will find me and feed me to his man-eating birdie.
Is she talking about the crow? Everyone is afraid of Silas, yet they keep trying to make deals with him. Not to mention, he took the initiative to propose a deal with me. Maybe my evil can be used as a valuable tool against him. Yo! Suddenly, several gunshots ring out, piercing my eardrums. Everyone looks up at the entrance.
We got a party tonight.
Bang! The door with broken bolts falls over, and a pair of leather boots steps over it.
Don't be nervous. Onakainus' important guest got lost. I'd like to ask everyone to cooperate with our search.
A person wearing sunglasses walks in. He's flanked by half a dozen gun-toting men dressed in black. The sound of guns being loaded with bullets can be heard.
Shut the door and search the room. Everyone's about to be entertained.
I don't see how that's entertaining, but okay. Gunfire and the sound of tables and chairs getting knocked over intermingle with N109 sound slang I don't understand. In the hidden utility room, I hug the little girl tightly as I look out the secret window that's facing the lobby.
There are so many people. Today's a good day for business.
Do you have a death wish? Hide and don't talk. The floor is soaked in blood, and the mice hiding under the floorboards scamper away in fear. Whistling, the man casually strolls over to the bar, rings the bell, and then shows a photo in front of the shopkeeper.
I suggest you bring out our guest. Mr. Sherman's not going to sit around and leave her unattended.
Mr. Sherman? Vem är det? Isn't Silas the leader of Anakines? Who's Mr. Sherman? Okay, so she's
I'm
wondering
sorry
the same
she's
thing.
not
Okay.
here. I'd remember a pretty face if she actually showed up.
Gonna keep your mouth shut. Fine.
He turns around to face his comrades, his broken wire-bound yaw? Wire-bound yaw? Huh? Opens as he lets out a horse, not horse like ee, but like horse cackle.
Pry open their mouths one at a time. Someone will spill the beans sooner or later.
Missy, they're looking for you, right?
The secret window is blocked off and the woman's voice drifts softly through a gap. Are you going to hand me over to them? I try to sound calm as I tightly clutch the tranquilizer in my sleeve. Oh yeah, the one that we got from Xavier. I have yet to test the thing Xavier claims could paralyze an elephant, but there aren't any zoos in the N109 zone.
Anyone who's Anakinas' target is valuable. I can get a better price if I find the right person. Stay where you are. I don't want to hand you over like this.
Suddenly, a crow soars in and dives toward the search party's leader. Its razor-sharp wings aimed at him.
What is that?
It's a bird. Now! I roll and crawl out of the utility room. As I try to sneak away quietly, someone yanks my collar. I turn... hey... Turn around and aim my gun. I see a familiar face in the shadows, his chin slightly raised.
So when someone saves you, do you always point your gun at them to express your gratitude?
Yeah, pretty much. Several bullets graze him only to dissipate into dust. The people who fire the shots are strangled by something. They slump to the ground, dead. Remembering the rumors... Hold on, I got a text message.
Focus on yourself first. Do you expect people from the N109 zone to be nice and polite? It looks slightly interesting.
Silas!
It can't escape. I guess it's gonna fight dirty. It's time to meet your maker. Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Look out! I guess it's gonna dirty. Where are you going? You're too close.
Silas!
It can't escape. Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Look out!
Vad händer?
Silas!
It can't escape. Ready?
Nej.
I was
Yo,
born
that's
ready.
cool. Wow.
Let's finish this.
Nice.
Where are you going?
Oh shit.
You put up a good fight.
Thank you. The first deal. I need to send my son a photo, so I will be right back.
Do you really believe retreat is a word in my dictionary? Since when was I required to investigate the files the Hunter Association had on you? Consider this training practice. Get ready. You won't get any help. Let's make a deal. If you'd like to attend the auction tomorrow, stand your ground for 5 minutes. And should you have the audacity to die on me, you actually will meet your end.
Dim neon light, seek, blah blah blah. The darkness is eerily still, freezing sound and light. I hold my breath and grip my gun more tightly. Stay calm. It's not like I haven't done similar shooting exercises before. I hear heavy footsteps as something approaches. It sounds like a monster trampling on the ground.
You're breathing too loudly.
No, I'm not. So you're in the comms channel.
I didn't turn off the lights to force you into combat. We're stalling for time.
You really are something. You didn't retreat, right? Am I just trying to buy some time for you? A crow suddenly caws outside the window. Its loud, unpleasant cry is familiar. I think this bird likes me. I hear the flapping of wings and mechanical movements in the darkness. Silas laughs disdainfully. Is that like evilly or like not unkindly, perhaps? Yeah, pretty much.
Aim at Mephisto.
Who?
The crow. He's trying to help you.
Ew. I aim my gun at Mephisto's red eyes. Sure enough, as I fire, I hear wanderers dissipate one after another. Strange. It doesn't seem like the number of enemies is decreasing. Silas, if they can't clone themselves like bacteria, they're usually immortal like you. Silas? There's no response. It's as if our call was suddenly cut off. Did something happen to him? Oh, vad var det? Vad rädd jag blev. Vad högt det var. I shoot the wine barrels that decorate the ceiling. A cascade of alcohol rains down. My bullets instantly set them aflame. Then I hear the crackling of something burning. Yet the figures don't cry out, they don't even stop for a second. Amidst the blue firelight I see their faces. Under the corroded crystallized skin they seem to have human faces. They resemble human more than wanderers. That's weird. Panicked, the man flees. He trips over an abandoned Otto wandering around, falling into the wastewater along with his sunglasses.
There are still 67 days until the project's completed. We will announce the greatest discovery to the world.
It's still here. The Flux Nexus. You're done for now. Spare me, sir.
Silas Mice called it the black ones goes into Flux Nexus. Instantly the rampaging monster falls over and the one closest to me with a tattoo-like mark on his chest has been burned beyond recognition. Leaking out of its wound is a liquid that's not blood. It's more like a vicious mixture of oil and slime. These crystals look like protocores. I've seen this before. Are they humans or... The lights turn on, which surprises me. I quietly wrap a tissue around a small crystal and hide it in my sleeve. Then I stand up. Did you finish everything on your side?
Let's go.
He's never answering my questions. As usual, Silas is calm. He won't be telling me what he was up to, it seems.
Thank you for your patronage. Please be careful out there.
The shopkeeper appears from who knows where, waves happily and suddenly gives me a big hug. Okay, that's weird. With one hand on my shoulder, she opens my pocket and places a small storage device in it.
You really are a special person, Missy.
Eh? What? On this rainy night, the motorcycle zooms down the road. As soon as we return to Silas's base, he leaves me to do who knows what. Meanwhile, the crow seems to have been triggered by something. Propping up his body with one wing, he opens his beak and loudly caws at me. I pick up and inspect the weird crow, finally realizing what's wrong. Did you break your wing? I guess you're not bulletproof. Did I accidentally hit you? As if expressing his grievance, the crow screeches. It sounds like a metal spoon is being scraped against a metal bowl. Don't tell me you're upset. You're saying it's my fault then? I'm talking to a bird. Weird.
What happened?
I turn around and see Silas walking out with a glass of wine. His gaze sweeps across my face and lands on what's in my hands. He's saying his wing is broken. He's disabled now.
You learned how to speak bird in just a few hours.
Yeah, I'm a quick learner. I'm just explaining the situation on his behalf. Silas takes the crow from me. My sympathetic gaze follows him. Okay, I'll admit it. I admit I might have accidentally injured your pet. How should I compensate you?
His name is Mephisto. He gets very upset if you call him a pet.
Are we talking about your bird or you? No. Silas looks at Mephisto's broken wing and glances at me.
Did something strange happen before they attacked?
I reluctantly swallow my retort as another flame of anger is ignited. You should ask Mephisto what happened. You made him follow me around for observation.
True.
You're not going to deny it? Oh, it's very close. Silas purposely leans forward, his eyes shining like rippling cold liquid. What does that even mean?
Were you hoping I'd be flustered with how you exposed me? We're in the N109 zone, sweetie. Whether you're with me or by yourself, you can't escape my influence.
No, apparently not.
Please, don't be delusional.
I'm not the only one who's delusional. Isn't a certain someone hoping I dislike him less so I can resonate with him? Despite having gone through such a big ordeal and being mocked, Silas still shows no signs of anger. Why is he never angry? Actually, I don't want to see him when he's angry. He fiddles with Mephisto's broken wing, takes a sip of his drink, then places the glass in my hand. In my hand? Why? Why am I holding his stupid glass for him? As I try to put it down somewhere, Silas suddenly turns around, walks to the other side of the room and calls me over.
Hurry up.
Huh?
Bring me more wine.
Am I a bard to you?
Compared to you, a bar is more obedient.
With his long legs, he reaches the elevator in just a few steps. He turns to see I haven't caught up to him, so he beckons for me with his hand that's holding Mephisto. Why is he always such a douchebag? Yeah. Ta auton för jag måste vila med röst.
Why are you interested in a dead person?
Just 2 explosions, one in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district. And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
You can scold me directly, if you want. Sure. Think of it like that. It helps me see what people want the most. It exposes the desires that they refuse to admit.
Devour? Silas doesn't break eye contact with me, as if he's looking at something hidden in the depths of my gaze.
Have you gone mad?
He suddenly moves closer, his eyelashes almost brushing against my cheek. You can push me away. I thought he would push me away, but he didn't. Why didn't he? You like it when people do that? I take a deep breath and meet his gaze again. Wait, what? Didn't you want to resonate with me? Do you want to try again? Without waiting for him to answer, I grab his hand again. Come on, I'll use both hands this time. A chill blankets his body. I'm not sure if it's the cold breeze coming in from a small gap in the window or his aura. He's good at fighting, he's good at fighting, he's good at fighting. The old gas lamp above us flickers and emits a light softer than the sound of our breaths. He looks good, he looks good, he looks good.
I can hear you talking.
No, you can't. Enjoy it. This is one of the good things I can think about you. Moving my gaze down, I look carefully at our interlocked hands, but I still can't feel even the slightest change. It seems we can't rush our resonance, but with the auction fast approaching, I need him to work with me as soon as possible. I organize my thoughts and use the nicest tone I can muster. You already know I entered an N109 zone to get the ether core that's at the auction. And since you want to resonate with me, I have an idea. I don't know if I should say it though.
Then don't.
I force myself to suppress the anger in my heart. But I can't resonate with you because I reject you on a subconscious level. That means my evil is controlled by my emotions. Changing a person's feelings might be difficult, but it won't be that hard, I think. As I say this, I cross my arms and lift my chin at him. There's an easy solution right in front of us. Help me get the ether core and ensure my safety by escorting me out of the N109 zone. You'll be able to use me as bait to clean up, right?
It's almost as if your face is saying you're doing me a huge favor.
I don't have another bargain chip. I can only bluff to appear more confident. I also know my clumsy attempt won't fool Silas. That's why I'm telling the truth. I don't know why you insist on resonating with me, but as long as you're willing to help me, I'll help you. Silas shifts his gaze from the map and looks at me indifferently.
That's not enough.
Then what do you want? Should I beg? I can do it.
Or we could do this.
Eh? Silas suddenly opens the bottom drawer and pulls out a jewel-encrusted crow brooch. Brooch? Broche. Broche.
If you can take this from me within 24 hours, I'll agree to your terms.
Do you test people before you work with them? Are you testing my skills, my intelligence, or my values? I raise my voice as I try to grab it while he's distracted, yet he reacts quickly. The brooch, I'm just gonna call it a brooch because I don't know how it's pronounced, disappears in a blink of an eye.
Only when you have a bargaining chip can you make a deal. And since you're the one who proposed this, use your own methods. You should be thankful the goal is clear enough this time.
In the dim light thing... orkar inte.
It suits you. No one can stay wary when there's a beauty walking around. I like how you assume I didn't make one. Find a way to make everyone lower their guard first. Then lure out the ones with ill intentions and get rid of them. Then I'll cover you while you fetch the ether core's other half. It won't fail. Promise.
How tall is he
It's
even?
not too late to back out now, if you want to.
Focus on yourself first. Stay frosty. It's showtime.
Silas? I thought you
One,
were missing.
2, 3 guys.
Who's that person?
That's quite the
next to him?
ambush. Silas, are you sure they'll bite?
It depends on your performance.
Mr. Silas, we've been expecting you.
I assume you already know how to act as good bait. I'll be back soon. Have fun.
These are ordinary protocors. Good thing they aren't bombs. Something's off about this one. Was it tampered with?
Did anything catch your eye, miss? There are even better ones on that side.
The stuff you have is pretty mediocre. Silas, it's okay for me to purchase a few items with your card, right?
Don't bother me with such trivial matters.
I'll take this for 1 million. Please wrap it up for me.
5 million.
Why?
Your offer will make people think I'm broke. Wouldn't want that, sweetie.
In that case, I won't hold back. I changed my mind. 10 million. Are these all the protocors you got? I'll buy everything.
Pompous.
Well, he did say he didn't want to be perceived as broke, so I guess he had it coming.
Mr. Silas.
My time is limited, so let's cut to the chase.
No, I didn't betray you. Ugh.
Oh, I know. You're too much a coward to do it on your own. But the people who said they'd help you replace me must have made an offer only an idiot would refuse. I see. Their method of buying traitors is as old school and uncreative as ever.
Silas, don't think. With them around, you won't be cocky for long.
Since you chose betrayal, my only option is to make you pay in advance.
Miss, the brooch you're wearing is very exquisite.
Brooch,
May I buy
okay.
it from you?
Why does he want the brooch?
How does 10 High Towers sound? Ah, the banquet is about to start. Would you like to dance?
No.
They're special weapons made from high-grade protocores. A single high tower can obliterate this entire hotel.
Yo!
Sorry, the brooch is a gift from me. You wanted to sell it.
Who knows if you were coming back or not?
Are you disappointed?
You... He was going to spend a fortune so he could dance with me. What about you? Shouldn't you make an offer as well?
The Ether Core's location.
You know where it is?
You'll find out after this dance.
How are you so sure I'll listen to you?
Refuse me all you want.
That's awesome. I'm so glad I'm not showing my face because I've got this like huge grin just from the whole dancing thing, so yeah. Yeah. Blir det fel nu? Nej, det blev bra.
You need to be smarter if you want to retaliate against me.
Did you step on his foot?
You can
Oh, that's
choose
funny.
not to believe me. Exactly. Be content with your role. Don't scare away the fish that already bit the hook. This isn't the first time it's happened.
How can he be so chill about it? I don't get it.
Don't worry. You won't die that easily. The vermin were taking their sweet time. I was getting impatient. How long do you think you'll last with an outdated weapon? Don't waste your efforts.
You haven't won yet. We still have a backup plan. That thing is terrifying. When it shows up, not even Silas. Ah!
Violence should be used strategically. Let's go.
Where are we going? What's happening?
To the place that has what you want.
Abandoned memory. The almost transparent elevator quickly ascends and the colorful nighttime scenery is hidden by the clouds. A ding dong! What is this place? Countless pieces of metal all strewn across the spacious rooftop that's shrouded in mist, and in the haze, barely visible, are abandoned collection vessels, transporters and other devices. Broken steel bars poke out from the overgrown weeds. Rusty frames are propped up, outlining a bygone era. It looks like a laboratory for experiments.
It was one many years ago, but they abandoned it a while back.
They? Stepping over broken fragments and glass shards, Silas's tone remains aloof.
Ever.
Ever? As the most prestigious international business group, it basically supports the whole Lincoln City. How could they be involved with the N109 zone? I heard that before the Chrono Rift catastrophe, the N109 zone was the most prosperous tech hub. So I guess it makes sense that Ever used it as a research base.
You really are a naive Lincoln citizen.
Yes, you told me before. What do you mean? 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 Silas gives me a look.
Many locations were affected by that catastrophe, yet only the N109 zone turned into a wasteland. What do you think that is?
I recall some unverified rumors, but my mind is a mess right now. I can't think of any theories.
We're here.
What do you mean? Oh, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now. Oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? Slow vibrations resembling heartbeats pulsate in the sky. I look up and see the deep space tunnel. What do you mean? And occasionally a stream of light flashes across the night sky. I'm not gonna say it again. The silent tunnel is like a telescope peeking into the universe. The Deepspace tunnel. This is the first time I've been so close to it. Yo, wait, huh? A tiny beam of light enters my line of sight. I can't help but take a step. Are we gonna be transported into another era? It's a flux nexus. I saw one in a no-hunt zone.
Then you should know what it contains. These fluctuations aren't produced by normal protocores.
Silas stands next to me, looking at me with his eyes that have unfathomable depths.
Think about it first. Once you take it out, there's no going back.
I'm already here. Why should I give up now? Gritting my teeth, I put my hand. The power of resonance instantly flows through my body and the ether core. Yet as soon as I touch it, the storm appears. Whoa, vad är det för ljud? A huge...
We finally got something presentable.
No, this is scary. A huge proto-field unfolds before us. Then the ferocious wanderer appears, I guess. Wow! Scary, scary. Oh shit, vad hände det? It's a bird! Out of beaten wings.
Damn it, I can't resonate.
It's not too late to back out now. Stay away from it.
Storm Feather destroyed an ASAP.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Careful now. Don't let it hit you.
Akta dig för bollen!
Silas.
It can't escape.
Akta dig! Vad är det jag ska... akta dig! Ja!
Destroy the stone feathers now. You're too close. That's my spot. Are you scared? You should step back.
Yeah, I'm
Who
scared.
said I was scared?
Careful now. Don't let it hit you.
Ah, bolljävel.
Where are you going? Stay away from it.
Silas.
It's your time to shine. Show me what you've got.
Watch this.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
This is over cover. Be careful. Are you scared? You should step back.
Who said I was scared?
Nej, vad händer nu? Vad händer nu?
Don't forget about the person.
Still not over?
Hang in there. You got beat up. Don't force yourself.
I can still take a hit.
Va? Victory? Jag fattar inte. Va?
Where am I? There's so much blood.
You must press on. Because if you don't, there's no going back.
Silas!
What was that? My vision blurs amidst...
You must press on. The life you owe me. Now is not the time to repay it.
Okay. Looking at the hand reaching out to me, I see Silas's cold face, but there seems to be a shadow above him. Varför då? I can't help but reach out as well. Unpresented power swells between our intertwined fingers. Instantly, I feel a tremor from deep within my heart. Something flows through my veins. The wondrous dissipating particles fall like misty rain, yet a brighter light pierces something. The ether emits countless rays of golden light that seeps. I don't know how much time has passed when the fluctuations. So they finally managed to resonate, I guess.
So this is the ether core. What?
Huh?
Silas?
Its power belongs to you now. Naturally, the vessel will break as a result.
Huh?
To me?
Well, isn't this what you wanted?
Where are you taking me? This is...
Eh? What are you doing?
Let go already! What is this thing?
It's kind of hot. He's so bothered by it. Oh my god, what cool. Silas doesn't respond, and the powerful tremor that shook the deep space tunnel ignites a chain reaction within the N109 zone. Those shadows who believe they controlled Onokines are eliminated from Fate's tapestry. Unable to see the undercurrents beneath the water's surface, I can only smell the scent of smoke becoming more poignant as it's carried by the wind. Structures crumble and collapse, and Mephisto's wings pierce through the boundless darkness. He's accompanied by the distant tolling of a bell. It's almost like an announcement, as if the world is saying, the true leader Onokines has returned. Huh. However, Silas amidst the raging storm remains nonchalant as he sits next to me. Our racing vehicle leaves our enemies behind while intermittent light seeps through the windows to obscure his silhouette and goals. I never held on to the naive notion that Silas assisted me in acquiring the ether core just so he could clean house. This kind of deal would result in him suffering a major loss, and it's clear he's anything but an ignorant businessman. What are his true motives? For a moment, his expression as he gazed at the deep space tunnel resurfaces in my mind. Then I feel a sensation in my palm. I'm still clutching the fragmented protocore. It's as if I'm subconsciously grasping onto an answer that has yet to be revealed. Yo. The linkage between my hand and Silas's suddenly flickers, seemingly sensing the swirling thoughts in my head.
We heard you and Boss took care of the traitors and thieves. You even destroyed the ether core together. Good job.
Good job.
Just calling to let you know that we cleaned up at the nest. No one will be causing trouble for you anymore.
Huh? When did...
Our boss told us to do it. While he looks mean, he's actually...
See you later.
Boss? I didn't mean to.
So, what's your plan?
Chop it off.
But it seems to be some sort of energy linkage. Can I even physically attack it?
I was talking about your hand. Or you can settle down in the N109 zone. I have more than enough time to solve this problem with you.
No thanks.
Are you
Let's
asking
use
me
a
to
more
move in
efficient
already?
approach.
Let's destroy the ether core in your body.
You're saying our ether cores created this link? Okay, why don't we destroy yours then?
Thank you.
Never mind. With your current level of resonance, it won't last long.
But before I started resonating with you, I saw a strange vision.
It's not a big deal. From now on, you'll be seeing more things like that.
So that was real?
If I say yes, will you give me a sincere apology? This world is different from what you see, but I'm not in the mood to tell stories at the moment. You should think about your next move after leaving the N109 zone. And don't forget our deal.
Then you should make sure I can leave safely.
The outside world is more dangerous now.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
In any case, until the resonance issue is fixed, we'll be meeting more often in the future.
Nice. Vad händer? Why is he doing that? Stop it! I found myself falling into an abyss in the blink of an eye. Åh, vilket otroligt jobbigt ljud. It's like techno. The doors of memory swung open and something began to stir. Can I like turn off the sound just for a bit? It is another world I had once glimpsed. Yeah? So we have met Silas before then, if I understand this correctly. At the confluence of the entwined timelines, I heard it. A faintest distinct heartbeat. Echoing through the stillness of eternity. Ching. Oh, I thought we were done. Hide absolute defense.
About time I get some exercise. Come, my shark, here's our chance.
I need you.
That's your wish.
I'll deal the fatal blow.
Retreat for now. We'll beat it up later.
Oh shit, what I did.
Come, my shark, here's our chance.
Eat this. My turn.
Don't underestimate the power of fire. Nice. You were too close to it.
Raphael.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good job. My turn.
Keep your distance from it. Just a scratch. I'll be fine.
You picked the wrong person.
This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
Lemuria's seas will never... Watch out! Come, my shark is hungry.
Now!
Just a scratch. I'll be fine.
My turn.
That's definitely a safe spot.
Raphael!
Yeah, I hear you.
Good job. I was just careless.
Keep your distance from it. It's time. Let's go together.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Here's our chance.
It was just...
Come, my shark is hungry.
Now!
I'll take it down in one go. Trying to run away?
Not so fast! I'll deal the fatal blow.
Just a scratch.
Not even a challenge.
Nej, det är slut. All right. I guess that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will upload more videos when I unlock more cards. Hope you enjoyed this update as much as I did. I'm super glad that we finally got to meet Silas. And he might actually be my favorite. And I know that Raphael is not gonna be happy about that, but it is what it is. Anyways, thank you. Have a great night or evening or whatever, and I will see you later. Bye!